Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Hello students, welcome to second PUC accountancy online classes. In the previous class we have solved the problem Amara Madhura Prema, right? That problem number 9, page number 73. Today let me take up the next problem number 10, same page number 73, problem number 10. I will read out the problem and in the meantime we will analyze and then we will solve the problem. Yes. Following is the balance sheet of Neha, Nisha and Nikki, who share profits and losses in the proportion of 1/2, 1/3 and 1/6. See friends, you can take common denominators here and you can bring it to that is a ratio, or straight away you can calculate, makes no difference. 1/2 you can calculate profit when you get the profit or loss, share it by into 1/2 into 1/3, you can do like that also, or for your convenience you can do like it is 1/2, 1/3, 1/6, take 6 as the common denominator, then it will be 2 3s, so 3:2:1, ratio will be 3:2:1. So 3/6, 2/6 and 1/6 will be their ratio. So don't get confused whenever they give like this, bring it to the common denominator and decide the ratio. Clear? Yes. They dissolved their firm on 31st December 2018. Remember, December concept is January, December concept. No need. Actually, they dissolved their firm on 31st December 2018 they gave, and balance sheet is given on 31st March 2018, right? So it makes no difference for us. Forget about the dates here. It affects only in case of admission, retirement and death, but in dissolution it makes no difference for us. Yes, let us see the balance sheet. Cash. Actually, the date should not be given like this. They should give either 31st December or the earlier date should be 31st March 2018. So this is a small mistake, I think. Yes. So let us go through the problem. I will take up liability side first. Creditors, bills payable, both are outside liabilities, external liabilities, should be transferred to realization account, correct? Yes. Then capital balance is given, you know it very well. It is internal liability, should not be transferred to realization account, and it is the opening balance of their capital account. So on the credit side of capital accounts, combined capital accounts, by balance brought down, that we should write, isn't it? And we have to write this figure. Profit and loss account on the liabilities side should be transferred to the other side, isn't it? Opposite side, credit side of their capital accounts, because it is accumulated profit. When it appears on the liability side, accumulated profit. If it appears on the asset side, it is accumulated loss. So transfer it in their profit sharing ratio, 3:2:1, 6,000 rupees are there, isn't it? Then let us move on to the asset side. Cash, that is opening balance of cash. When we open cash account on the debit side, to balance brought down. Here we have to give cash interest because cash in hand is there, not cash at bank. Nothing is mentioned, only cash. Cash means cash in hand, remember, not cash at bank. Debtors, inner column 8,000 less PDD 400. So while transferring the debtors, we have to transfer debtors because it is recoverable, isn't it? Debtors recoverable, so it is an asset, current asset, should be transferred to realization account. But while transferring, we have to transfer debtors at a gross value. Gross value here is 8,000. And what about 400 PDD? it should be transferred along with other liabilities to the credit side of realization account, that is by PDD, isn't it? Stock, furniture, motor van, all are tangible assets, so transfer it to realization account. That's all. Now, what are the adjustments? Let us see what is mentioned further. The details available are assets realized as follows: debtors, stock, furniture, motor van. 4 assets being realized. How many assets were there other than cash? 1, 2, 3, 4. All the 4 assets being sold, isn't it? So, no headache for us. Creditors and bills payable were paid in full. So, whatever creditors and bills payable figure is there in the realization account, on the credit side of realization account, pay that amount in full. That is, you have to give entry to cash account, liabilities paid off on the debit side. Correct? Yes. Then, there was an outstanding bill for repairs which had to be paid for rupees 200. Outstanding repair bill is an expense, isn't it? So, firm was supposed to pay that. So, firm paid it. When the amount is paid on the debit side itself, debit side realization account, to cash repair bills paid. Repair bills, outstanding repair bill paid, right? Expense of realization amounted to rupees 600. That is again to cash realization account, debtor to cash account, that is expense of realization rupees 600, enter on the debit side of realization account. That's all, nothing else, isn't it? So let us solve the problem. Realization account, open it. Realization account. Realization account. Draw the columns, write column headings. Yes, debit credit, it is a ledger account, isn't it? Debit credit, particulars, date is not required, particulars, JF, amount in rupees. JF, amount in rupees, that's all. So let us start one by one. Let's transfer debtors. Debtors, how much? 8,000, is that correct? Yes, gross debtors. Debtors 8,000 to debtors account, 8,000, then to stock account 12,400, 12,400, furniture 5,000, to furniture 5,000, to motor van 40,000, motor van 40,000, motor van 40,000, yes it is. That's all. No other assets to be transferred. Now, let us transfer liabilities by PDD account. Provision for doubtful debts account. Doubtful debts account. How much it is? Is it 400? Yes, it is. 400. Then creditors account. By creditors account, amount 12,000. Then by bills payable account, that is 13,000, right? 13,000, that's all. Now moving on to, let us realize the assets, let us sell the assets, then we will get the cash, make payment to liabilities, isn't it? Like that we have to proceed. So by cash account, because when we sell the asset, journal entry is cash increases, cash balance increases, debit, isn't it? So cash account enter to realization account. Assets realized, write within bracket, assets realized, how much? Debtors 10,800, debtors 10,800, stock 16,000, furniture 6,000, then what else? Motor van 45,000, that's all, isn't it? 77,800 is the total. 77,800 is the total. Then what else? Let us make payment to liabilities. So to cash account, under that liabilities paid off, isn't it? Then right there, what are the liabilities? Creditors 12,000, because liabilities were paid in full, correct? So same amount we have to make payment, that is the liability to be payable. So let us make payment in full. Bills payable 13,000, outstanding repair bill, repair bill 200, 25,200, isn't it? Then expense or realization is there. So to cash expenses of realization or cost of dissolution, both are one and the same. Cost of realization, cost of dissolution, expense or realization, all are one and the same. Don't get confused with that. 600 rupees, right? 600, yes. Anything else? No, nothing. That's all. Now close it, find out the difference and transfer it to capital accounts of all the partners in their ratio. Only one ratio will be there in dissolution. You will not have such problem like sacrifice, gain, new profit, or old profit sharing ratio. All these are not there like admission and retirement, right? So headache is less. So take the total. I think credit side is greater. Take the total of credit side first. It is greater. 1,03,200. 1,03,200. Write it. Write the same total on the other side. 1,03,200. Yes, find out the difference. That is 12,000 is the difference. 12,000 right here. Leave gap here. To all partners capital account. All partners capital accounts. Underline it. Under that, what are the names? Neha, Nisha and Nikki. Is that correct? Yes. Neha, Nisha and Nikki. I will write NE. Yes, now let us share these profits among the partners, Neha, Nisha and Nikki. I already prepared it. See, 12,000 is the difference, right? 12,000. Share it among the partners in their profit sharing ratio of, that is 1 by 2, 1 by 3, is it? 1 by 2, 1 by 3 and 1 by 6 if I am not wrong. Yes, 1 by 2, 1 by 3 and 1 by 6, or 3 is to 2 is to 1. Bring it to the common denominator 6. You will have 3 is to 2 is to 1. So I took it as 3 by 6, 2 by 6 and 1 by 6. Then each partner will get 6,000, 4,000 and 2,000. So write this within bracket, profit on realization balancing figure. Profit on realization balancing figure. Prepared. Do it fast. Let us move on to the next part, that is combined capital accounts of partners. Draw the columns. Combined capital accounts of partners. 3 columns each on either side. Write debit credit, it's a must. Then write the names of the partners. I wrote here as NE, NS and NI, Neha, Nisha and Nikki, but you write in full. Don't do shortcut. If you do shortcut, then if you follow shortcut, the evaluator also will follow shortcut method. That is instead of 12, he or she may award 11 or 10. So be careful. Column drawn. So capital account always shows credit balance. In rare case, it shows debit balance, right? So here by balance brought down, see the balance sheet, old balance sheet. Capital balance is given 20, 15 and 10. Write it. By balance brought down 20,000, 15,000 and 10,000. 20,000, 15,000 and 10,000. Then there is profit and loss account in the balance sheet. If you refer old balance sheet, there is profit and loss account on the liability side. So should be transferred to opposite side of capital account, correct? So by profit and loss account, next entry will be by profit and loss account. Write the ratio 3 is to 2 is to 1. 3 is to 2 is to 1. Distributed among the partners. There is how much profit and loss account balance is 6,000. So distribute it 3,000, 2,000 and 1,000. 3, 2 and 1. Written. Then refer your realization account. Realization account debtor to all partners capital account, correct? Realization account debtor to all partners capital account. So all partners capital account is credited by realization account. So by realization account, within bracket profit, write the amount 6,000, 4,000 and 2,000. Refer your realization account and write 6, 4 and 2. There are no other entries, no debit entries. So close capital accounts. Close capital accounts. You will have the total 29,000, 21,000, 13,000. 29, 21 and 13, 1, 3. Write the same total on the other side. Credit side, there are no entries on the debit side actually, doesn't it? So write the same total on the other side. Now find out the difference. The total itself is the difference because there are no debit entries. Write here to cash account. To cash account, final payment. To cash account, final payment. Balancing figure. Balancing figure. Right? Yes. Balancing figure. Now, let us move on to the last part. Last part, that is a cash account. Cash account. To balance brought down. Cash account always shows debit balance, doesn't it? Always shows debit balance because cash always appears on the asset side. Without having cash, we cannot do any expenses through cash, doesn't it? So cash must be there. When cash is there means it shows debit balance because it is an asset, correct? Yes. To balance brought down 11,000. 11,000. Refer the problem. Then refer your realization account. On the credit side, cash account debtor to realization account. Pass the entry. Cash account debtor to realization account. Assets realized. Write the total amount. No need of entering each item, right? So 77,800 to realization account, 77,800. Then there are no debit entries. Refer on the debit side of realization account, there are two entries. So realization account debtor to cash account, liabilities paid off. So cash account is credited by realization account, right? So 25,200 liabilities paid off, right, within bracket. Here you write assets realized, here liabilities paid off. Then by realization account, one more entry, that is realization account debtor to cash account, expenses, right, within the bracket, expenses, that is cost of dissolution or cost of realization, isn't it, or realization expenses, all are one and the same. Expenses, write the amount 600. Now write the final balances of their capital accounts. All partners capital account debtor to cash account. So cash account is credited by all partners capital account. By Neha's capital account, write the amount, whatever the amount is, 29,000. Then by Nisha's capital account, 21,000, and Nikki's capital account, 13,000. So write these balances here and write within bracket final payment. Written. Now take the total. Write the total. 88,800 on either side. 88,800. It agrees. So this is how you have to solve the problem on dissolution. Correct? Yes. Now write down assignment problem for you. I think I didn't give this for assignment. Rashmi and Geeta. Problem number 7. Page number 71. Solve this problem and submit it on time. Solve this problem as assignment and submit it on time. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.